Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Christina and today we are diving into why it is crucial for rest days in your fitness journey. Today we are diving into something that women and sometimes men feel guilty about. Anybody can watch this video. It is more tailored for women, but guys, you're welcome as well. A lot of us feel guilty for taking rest days, but skipping a rest day is actually what is slowing you down. I want to talk about 5 crucial reasons why fitness is so important in women's fitness programs, but in fitness as a whole. So let's get right into it. Point number 1, rest is where you actually gain muscle. You would think that working out, and constantly working out, constantly strength training, constantly doing all those things is where you would build your muscle, but it's not. Hear me out. When you lift, when you run, when you train, you're breaking muscle fibers. Like you're actually breaking your muscle fibers. But when you're resting your body, it repairs and strengthens them. But without recovery, you're not building anything. It's when it strengthens and repairs that you're building the muscle. But if you're not resting, what are you building? Nothing. You're literally building absolutely nothing. You're just breaking it down more, and you're just breaking your body down more and more and more, and your muscles more and more and more if you're not having any rest. And you're wondering why you're not seeing results? Well, I need to ask you, are you taking a rest day at least one day a week? Are you working out 7 days a week nonstop for weeks on end before you take a rest day? If the answer is yes to either of those questions, you need to reevaluate and you need to start implementing a rest day at least 1 time a week, if not 2. You have got to take a rest day, because if you're not seeing strength gains, if you're not seeing muscle gains, then you need to be asking yourself, am I resting enough or am I resting at all? Because if the answer is no, you need to reevaluate. If the answer is yes, then there's maybe something else going on. But if the answer is no, then you need to implement getting more rest. Point number 2, women's hormones need balance. As a female, we are not on like a 24-hour cycle like a guy is. Our energy, our cravings, and stress response shift weekly thanks to our hormones. So too much training without recovery can spike cortisol, wreck our sleep, and even affect our cycle. A rest day or multiple rest days can actually help rebalance our hormones and keep your body working with you instead of against you, because that's the last thing we want. If our hormones are all out of whack, our body is going to start working against us. But if we are working with our hormones and we're working to help our hormones, then it's not working against us. So we really need to take in consideration getting rest, because your hormones can't just keep going and going and going and going and going and be able to balance everything that it needs to balance. So we need to take a rest day so that we can sort of normalize and control our hormones and keep them balanced. Point number 3 is it prevents injuries and burnout. Guys, if you are working 7 days a week, 7 days a week, 52 weeks out of the year, and you are not giving your body any rest, or you're working, say, 3 months straight with no rest whatsoever, or even a month straight, no rest whatsoever, you are bound to get injured eventually. I mean, you are bound to get either injured or you're going to burn out quickly, because you're going to get sick and tired of moving your body. I mean, it's not a bad thing to move your body every day. I'm not saying don't move your body every day. Move your body every day. But working out every day, don't do that, because it'll lead to burnout, it'll lead to injury. If you want to switch it up and take a walk, take a run, go on a bicycle, play a sport, do something on your rest day and have an active rest day, go right ahead. But if you are working out every single day, stop. Because you are going to lead to burnout and you're going to get injured eventually. Your body is not a machine. It cannot keep going. And I get passionate about it because I used to, in the beginning of my fitness journey, work out 7 days a week. Every day, no rest days for a while. And it led to a few injuries here and there. And I don't want you guys to have that same problem, because overstraining your muscles, it's a real thing. It's not fake. It is very, very real. You will overstrain your muscles. And it won't just show up as soreness when you get injured. It'll show up as nagging injuries that will not go away, extreme fatigue, and just loss of motivation. You will get so burned out that you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I working out? Why do I need to keep working out? I just need to give up because this is exhausting. I don't want to keep doing it. I'm just done. And you'll give up. And then you'll have a lack of motivation and you will give up and you won't do it. And you'll just say, heck with it, I'm done. Do you really want that? Because I know for me personally, I don't want to burn out. I don't want to get so tired of doing fitness that I just burn out and get tired. I don't want that. I want to be able to do fitness for the rest of my life, for years and years and years and years to come. I do not want to burn out to where I say, I'm done. I don't want this anymore. Do you want that? I don't think any of us want that. So take your rest days so that you don't feel that burnout and you don't get injured, because you could get an injury that is so severe that maybe you can't work out anymore. And who wants that? Who wants to put your body through that? I know I don't. I want to take the rest day so that I can keep working out for years and years and years to come, not just to burn out or get injured. That's not the goal here. The goal is a long-term goal of health and fitness, not a short-term goal of getting what you want really quickly and then burning out because you did it too much. That's not the goal here. The goal is to have a long-term fitness goal. And yes, you can have short-term goals. That's not what I'm saying. But having a longevity with fitness, that is the goal here. Not just a short-term, let's do it now and put everything that we have into it, no rest, and just do it just to burn out or get injured and not do it for years and years to come. That's not the goal here. Rest days will help your joints, it'll help your muscles, and give your mind a break. And when you come back the next day to work out, your mind will be sharper, your body will be sharper, and you'll feel stronger mentally, physically, emotionally if you give your body that rest day. And it'll come back stronger then instead of pushing through the pain. Because if you're pushing through the pain mentally, emotionally, and physically, you will not come back stronger the next day. But if you give your body that rest, you will come back even stronger the next day. So give your body that rest so that you can come back stronger, because I promise that's what you want. Point number 4, rest improves performance. If you're giving your body rest, don't you perform better at work the next day? Same concept. Do you perform better at work the next day? Okay, then you're going to perform better in fitness the next day because you gave your body rest. It was able to rest, it was able to recharge, and it's going to come back better than ever the next day. Just same concept as school or work or any activity. You're going to come back better the next day if you give your body a rest. It's just like with school and work. We have the weekends off, most of us, or at least a day or two off in the week, because if we keep going and going and going and going, we're going to get burned out, we're going to be exhausted, we're not going to perform to our ability, to our best. But if we rest, we will. It's the same concept with fitness. If you give your body rest, you'll perform better, and even better than you would before. Start taking note of how you feel after a rest day. Do you feel better? Do you feel ready to go? Do you feel rejuvenated? That's what you want. You want to feel that. And then you're ready for the next day. Because it's not a fluke that you feel that good. It's your body recovering and recharging. And it's ready to go. Recovery improves strength, endurance, and coordination. It helps with every part of it. Fitness, every part of your life, every part of fitness and nutrition, everything. Rest helps. Because like I said before, your body is not a machine. It needs a rest day. It's not a machine that can keep going and going and going. It needs rest. And you have got to be okay to give your body that rest. And you have to give your body permission to rest. If it thinks that you just want to keep going with no rest, it'll keep going. In your mind, it'll keep going. But you need to tell your body it is okay to have a rest day, because it is. If you give your body rest, it won't fall behind. But if you don't give it rest, it'll start to fall behind. And that's not what we want here. Point number 5, your mental health deserves a break too. And I know fitness is a great help for mental health. I am not saying that it is not. It is an amazing tool for mental health, for anxiety, for depression, for stress. It is great for mental health. I am not saying it's not. So please don't take this the wrong way. Fitness is not just about physical. It's about your mental health and your emotions and how you feel. And rest days will help reduce mental fatigue that you may feel, improve your mood, because if you're working out all the time, you're just going to get agitated because you're like, oh God, I have to work out, I have to do this, I have to do that. But if you take a rest day, your mood's going to improve immensely, and it'll help you reconnect with your why. Why am I working out? Why does it make me feel good? Why do I love fitness? What is your reason for working out? It'll help you reconnect with your why. Because if you are just constantly pushing, you're going to forget your why. You're going to forget why you love fitness. You're going to forget the reason that you have goals and why you're doing why you're working out. You are going to forget every bit of it because you are burning yourself out. But if you reconnect with your why on your rest days, you're going to be so ready to come back the next day better than ever. So don't work out every single day. Take those rest days so that you can feel that passion, that love for fitness, that you love it. That it's not just a chore to do, that it's not just something that you need to do, that you love it, and that you are ready to come back the next day stronger than ever. Don't just be like, ugh, I have to work out, I have to do this. When you become that mindset and you're like, ugh, I can't take a rest day, I have to work out, your mental health is going to suffer because you're like, ugh, I have to work out. And you're going to get a bad attitude and in a bad mood about fitness and about everything else. It'll come out in other parts of your life because you're so frustrated at that one thing. At that you have to work out all the time. You do not have to work out all the time. Your body needs rest. I cannot stress this video enough. Your body needs rest. And this is why I filmed this video today, is because I was like, I feel so passionate about it because I was in your shoes once. In the beginning of my fitness journey, I was in your shoes of I had to work out all the time. But once I realized that I could have a rest day and that my body needed a rest day, the pressure was off with working out. It didn't feel like a chore anymore. It felt fun. It felt like something I wanted to do rather than something that was just a chore and something on my to-do list that I had to do every single day. It took that away. And it gave me my joy back for fitness and the fun that fitness is supposed to be. Sometimes stepping away is exactly what we need to stay committed to our goals and stay committed to fitness long term. Sometimes just stepping back, figuring out what our why is, and just giving it a little bit of a break will help us reconnect with our love for fitness. And that's what we want. We want to have our love for fitness, because that will help you long term down the road. And rest is not a sign of weakness. Guys, it is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It is a sign of you are giving back to your body and stretching and loving on your body and giving back to your body and letting your body know that it is okay to take a rest day. It is fine. You are fine to take a rest day. It's a part of your plan. You have to remind yourself it is a part of the plan. You have to remind yourself that it is a part of the plan, that you can have a rest day. You're going to have a rest day. Rest days need to become your non-negotiable. If rest days are not your non-negotiable right now, rest days need to become your non-negotiable for the weeks and years to come. Because I promise You will see a huge difference in your fitness journey if rest becomes a non-negotiable. At least 1-2 days a week. And if you work out 3 days a week, 4 days of rest. But on most of those days, you need to stay active. But 1 day out of that, take a total rest day and just rest. However many days you work out, you at least need 1 day of total rest. You can have active rest days too, but you need to have at least 1 day of just total rest, doing absolutely nothing and just resting. Resting your body and recharging it and giving back to your body, because that is going to help you long term. Remind yourself that you deserve to work as hard as you do at the gym or in a workout on your recovery. You deserve to work just as hard on your recovery, because when you do, you are going to love fitness again, and you are going to be so happy that you took that rest day and gave back to your body, because you're going to be coming back better than ever the next day or whenever you work out again. You're going to feel so much better. So if this is your sign to actually take a rest day and you are actually going to start taking a rest day, drop a purple heart emoji in the comments. I'd love to see who is going to take this pledge to take a rest day every single week, because that is what we need to do for our bodies. So drop a purple heart in the comments and share this with a friend that has said to you that they can't take a rest day, that they would fall behind. Share this with them or a family member that needs to hear this video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment any other videos that you would like to see, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.